Good morning, everybody. Hey, I wanted to share this with you. Check it out. We got a little bit of snow last night. You never know. It's Wednesday. I think today's the 9th of September, 2020. And you just kind of pan around so you can see what it looks like around here. This is Garden of the Gods. It's in Manitou Springs. It's just up the road from where I live. And we got quite a bit of snow. Most of it melted because it's Wednesday today, and Monday it was 92 degrees. This is Colorado. It does this in the spring and late summer. But, let me see if I can show you. I think you can see right there, that's Cheyenne Mountain, where NORAD, Strategic Air Command, used to be. It's now out at Peterson Air Force Base. Cheyenne Mountain now is where, when they're bringing the troops back in, they're quarantining them there. And it's about, the base is about a mile underground. And I've worked on the base there at Fort Carson, rebuilding, and during 9/11, and everything changed. Everything changed. Before 9/11, I was working there, and then during. And the armed sentries at every building, and you could look up. You couldn't hear the jet fighters up above, but there was always jet fighters way up if you looked, just directly above the base. And yeah, it changed everything. But anyway, this is Garden of the Gods. This rock formation here is from the east coast. The crust is actually pushing up against the Rocky Mountains, and it lifts it up. Now, this is really my first post on my channel. The quality will get much better. I'm not doing any editing on this. I just wanted you folks to see how beautiful it is here. It's about 32 degrees. It's just every once in a while you see a little flake. It was snowing about a half hour ago, so I mean, I just threw on a hat and down the road, and I wanted to share this with you. And more to come. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to get on the road. I'm in a four-wheel drive Tundra that looks like a stock Tundra with a camper shell on it. And I've been designing and building it for about 3 years now. I'm completely self-sufficient with solar. I can heat, cook, charge all my devices. I can sleep too, and then I carry an expedition tent and a wood-burning stove. I plan on going on the road full-time and sharing places like this with you folks. I'll be running down, I would have liked to have gone with a bigger vehicle, but it keeps me out of the places that I like to go. I like to go where no one goes. I like to go down those old gold camp roads that no one travels on and blaze your own trail. And kind of grew up this way. My mom, she was very influential in my life in training and teaching us. And I mean, when I was 12 years old, I was doing backpacking trips that were 120 miles in blazing our own trails. And what that means is when you blaze your own trail, you'll notice when you walk through areas where there are trails, you'll see where the bark has been taken off the tree in a small rectangular patch. It's a blaze mark. It marks a trail. When you blaze your own trails, you're going cross country. And back then we didn't have GPS, so you had to use compass and understand that, you know, true north and magnetic north, there's a difference, which that has been changing. I'm recently retired. I'm retired at 53. I just turned 54 in July. And to let you know a little bit about who I am, I was a captain. I worked on boats for 30 years. I had my own business with multiple boats, and just got tired of moving my tools from boat to boat. So I found, I put the word out, and one day I got a call from a very good friend who I just left. It was the most difficult thing I've ever done, is to leave his employee of 15 years. I ran his 94-foot private yacht for 15 years. I did all the maintenance, everything from washing to repairing, and with a perfect track record of not breaking down. And traveled into Mexico, which I want to share with you. I have a computer that's being worked on, and I had a loss of a lot of beautiful time-lapse photos, all stitched together, making nice videos. And I have to stop and breathe because of the altitude. I just hiked up this hill here and had to catch my breath. Right now I'm about 7,300 foot altitude. And but anyway, so I traveled all over Mexico for months at a time. We'd go down for 5.5 months, and I was in charge of the vessel and navigation and provisioning, and then taking good care of, you know, our guests, and pouring wine and cooking meals. And I love cooking. You guys will probably know, when you're hungry in the chat rooms, guess who's going to slide in there and start dropping little food tidbits. But anyway, the whole bacon thing was a soft transition, because I need a name for my channel, something that's real easy, it's real simple, and explains what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel all over. I'm going to gem prospect and prospect for gold, and I'm going to teach you guys about geology and what I know, and share what I have learned with survival, tricks of the trade, repairs, camping hacks, all of that stuff. And you know, I used to be a nice and clean cut, stopped getting my hair cut during this COVID thing, and I figure, you know, I'll brave it out during the summer, and in the wintertime it'll help keep me warm. Just sometime I might clean up, but I haven't shaved either, so pardon my appearance. I did want to get some pictures of the snow and the trees before it warmed up a little bit and it starts falling. All it takes is a little bit of a breeze. So these big rocks behind me, which was the crust, has lifted up, and they're quite tall. You cannot rock climb there unless you get permission, which people do. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to share that with you, and I appreciate the subscriptions, and I wanted you guys to know that as soon as I'm up and running and able to edit and process and then get into areas where I can upload, I will do that. So for now, this is Colorado. This is Garden of the Gods. It's going to be biblical, baby. Have a good day, folks.